Today we're gonna do something a little different. My wife Lisa is kind of on a serious health plan too. She's actually done something many people haven't been through, and she's used 2 GLP-1 medications. What it's like, the inside, how you feel, all that stuff. So further ado, let's get this party started. This is a part 1 of a 2 series. One's in the car, one's in the room. All right, let's make this happen.
Lisa, you had the chance to use Ozempic and Mounjaro, both of them separately. Mm-hmm. I'd like to know the difference, or at least what it feels like to be on Ozempic, because you're not on it now. You're on Mounjaro. But for all this Ozempic face and all this nightmare stuff, kind of start off with when you started taking it, when you kind of ramp off. And this is a once injection a week.
Right. And I've been on it and then went off of it for a while and then went back on it. So that was a very interesting, eye-opening experience.
The whole thing. Now, this is a once weekly injection. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are afraid of needles. Now, what is this needle? It's a pen, and it's only a little needle, right? It's not very big at all.
Oh, no, it's just a tiny little thing. I don't even know if the needle's ½ inch.
I don't even know if people I don't know why they even worried about that. Do you? I mean, it's nothing.
No, I think some people have a fear of poking themselves, but, I mean, honestly, you could just jab it in you and just walk away. I mean, you can do it just about anywhere.
So go with, okay, you started ramping it up. What have you noticed when you first started? I mean,
nausea. I never had the nausea that most people complain about.
This is with the Ozempic, correct?
Ozempic. I never had the nausea on semaglutide or Ozempic or Mounjaro, trizepatide. Never had the nausea issue. Ozempic, it worked well. It took a little while because you have to titrate up.
And each week, as you ramp this up, you get more of a food tolerance.
It dims the food noise, yeah, and you don't want food very much. I can honestly say on the trizepatide, I could probably not eat all week long and until Friday. And then Friday it starts to wear off because Saturday is my dose. And I start to get a little bit more food noise breakthrough on a Friday where I want carbs and I want things like that.
Starting to wear off pretty much. Controlled eating. I think with those people, they get this Ozempic face. It's not eating. You're not putting anything in your body. And liquid too. Does this Ozempic?
Ozempic, the issue I had was dehydration. I had a lot of constipation issues because you feel so full you don't want to drink either, because if you drink you fill up. Only when I drank too much did I feel nauseated.
How about too much food? Could you feel that, or is it both?
Too much food, in my opinion, it almost wouldn't let me eat too much food. I reached a tilt, whereas my normal person without any medication, I don't feel hungry very often, and I don't reach full until I feel sick, and then you're over full.
But you learn real quick that
you start to feel nauseous when you get to the point of you're putting way too much in. Constipation, it was really because again your stomach fills up with water, nothing's moving through you fast, so that water's not moving through. So if you drink a huge glass of water, you now can't eat.
Your digestive system slows down tremendously.
Way down. Trizepatide or Mounjaro, Zepbound, whatever you want to call it, not nearly constipation. Don't have the trouble with water like I did before.
Now this has the 3 ingredients
it's
compared to
3 versus 1. It works as well. It works better with appetite, but almost so well that you don't eat, which means you're not losing, which means your body kind of goes into that starvation mode, and it just isn't losing as fast. I think I lost faster at the beginning on trizepatide, Mounjaro.
Stock you're taking now.
Yes, versus Ozempic. I lost faster, but we were able to titrate down on the Ozempic after a while. I feel like with this one, I get a lot of, even at the end of the week, I get breakthrough. So we're still figuring it out a little bit with the trizepatide.
Compare the two. Let's say hunger. You're ramped up on Ozempic and you're ramped up on Mounjaro. What is the difference between the two? You're ramped up, you're on the dose where you're losing, and you're pretty much at peak right now.
Yeah.
What is the difference? What do you got here?
You don't want any food with trizepatide for a good 6 days.
That's Mounjaro. And with Simulide, which is Ozempic,
you have more want for food. And so I think it helps you to understand the food noise better. Because, of course, all of this is you're going to always be on a maintenance dose. But if you can start, the sooner you can start titrating down, in my opinion, the better off you are because your body is learning. Haven't had that to where we've gotten to where I want to titrate down yet on the trizepatide.
You're still on the dose.
I'm still on the weight loss dose.
Now, with the Ozempic, because what happened, you were on it, and then I ended up getting sick and all these problems happened, so you ended up getting off of it.
Right.
You lost quite a bit of weight. In what amount of time have you lost how much amount of weight at that time?
So at 7 months.
And how much weight?
About 60 pounds, just under 60 pounds.
In 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too bad.
No.
I mean, it was a nice little ride. You didn't have a problem with it.
I don't, because I don't think the commercials are fair. You know, they just make it sound like either
scare. Everything's
either
based on scare,
or it's and I feel like I'm being deprived. You don't feel hungry. The food noise is incredible. In that time when I went off of one and onto the other, and we had a break of about 6 months, all of the weight came back, and it started coming back within, I'd say, a month of getting off.
So there you have to pretty much be on a maintenance dose. You can't just get off this and think you're going to be okay.
No, not for me.
I think it's for a lot of people, because you've dealt with weight issues, and a lot of people have.
Absolute miracle, or it's, you know what I mean? You're going to be sick as a dog.
And you haven't been. No. I think if you don't abuse it and don't take too much, you're going to be fine. I think a lot of people that do have the issues, don't you think they're just ramping it up too much? They're on too much of a dose?
I think that, and I think they're not eating at all.
They're letting the drug do the work and just not eating. Right. So they're taking too much, obviously.
Yeah, you need to.
If you don't eat.
True. So you need to keep up your protein, but you need some carbs in there. Just make them healthy carbs. You need fiber.
You learn how to eat.
Yeah.
Being on this stuff, you learn how to eat.
You should. I think you're going to have greater success if you do learn how to eat. It's the people that aren't even trying. They're letting, like you said, the drug do all the
drug. And a lot of people do that. They think, well, what was it do? Okay, I want this drug. And think it's just magic and you can do whatever you want. Right. This drug will work, right? It will work. Yeah. It almost works too well. You have to put your 2 cents in order to be healthy, which you have to eat.
But
you have to eat.
That's the reality of ever lowering your dose, is that this is supposed to let you hear the food noise that's absent.
And learn.
And that's what I was going to say. When I went off of one and then back onto the other, but there was probably, 6-8 months in between there that I wasn't on it.
Yeah, and all your weight came back.
The food noise was intense. I never thought I had food noise that bad. I like to cook anyways, but I was wanting to cook all the terrible things. You know what I mean? All the things you shouldn't eat.
Crap, sugar.
But it really came back, and I would never have told you that the food noise for me was that bad. It's probably a good thing that I got off of it. I learned a very, very important thing about myself and about how my body works and about what I thought was food noise versus what is food noise.